Larry, I want to make one more point here about other people that are in the mortgage business, and that is, you could be driving down the highway in your car, and you hear the ad come on the radio, and we're going to get you the best rate since 1932, and you're going to have zero closing costs, and well, first of all, it costs a lot of money to run those advertisements, whether it's on radio or on television.
It certainly does.
Yeah, so I mean,
no question.
And they tend to paint this picture that the mortgage business is all about us getting you the lowest rates with no closing costs, and we're going to close it in 30 days. Now, we know that very rarely happens for most people. We're not saying anyone's out there purposely doing bait and switch or anything like that. But I mean, you don't advertise like that for a reason. You don't need to advertise like that. And if somebody's out there, blasting the airwaves 24/7. If it were me, I'd be kind of leery of that.
Yeah. Well, I think from our standpoint, John, we live and die on our reputation here.
Right.
And I think, and we'll use bait and switch was the term you used there, but if you go on and you tell somebody something and they walk into your office and they leave with something else, it doesn't leave a good taste in their mouth.
Right.
And maybe they'll take your loan, maybe they won't, but for sure they won't refer their sister, their brother, their aunt, their uncle, and their friends back to you.
Right.
Okay. So those ads are all designed to make the telephone ring.
Right.
And I'm assuming they do a great job of it. They don't, as you said, they don't spend that kind of money not to make the phone ring.
We're spending millions of dollars on advertisements.
You need the phone.
You got to make that money back somehow.
You have to have the phone ring.
Right.
Okay, and that's the premise they go on. It's not how custom is designed.
Right.
We don't do things that way. We never have, and we never will. Does it maybe cost us a few loans by not doing it? I'm sure it does.
Maybe.
I'm sure it does.
But that's okay.
That's
because
okay.
You're into providing high quality service at a great price to people who really want to use your services.
Right.
Yeah.
I think our repeat bar would speak more to what we do than anything.
Right.
You wouldn't continue to come back year after year after year after year and refinance and purchase with us.
Or refer their children or their parents.
Right. Hadn't we done a good job for you on the first loan? So I think that just speaks volumes for what we do and for the type of business and the relationship that we're looking to build. And that's what we do. We build relationships. My staff, after you've gone through the process with us and closed a loan, if rates improve and rates fall, you'll receive a call from us.
Right.
Mrs. Smith, mortgage rates have just dropped here. This is what it'll do for you. All we're doing is presenting the opportunity.
Right.
If it's something you think, gee, I'd like to really take advantage of it, we'll do the loan for you. Say, no, not right now. I'm going to stay where I am. But what we want to do is to alert you so you don't have to.
Right.
And that's what we do to our customers. We continue to update them on what's happening in the industry, what's happening with home values, what's happening with interest rates, which is, of course, most important to most people, and more importantly, how it'll affect their payments.